With today's lesson, you can see here I've got a couple pictures here. I have a couple words on the screen. This picture right here, you can obviously tell, is a picture of an entire pepperoni pizza, and over here on the right is just a slice of that entire pepperoni pizza. So up here I have a couple words. This word over here that's W-H-O-L-E is actually the word whole, and then the word that's P-A-R-T is actually the word part. Now what we're talking about today in our math lesson is the example, or I should say the difference between these two words. So what is the difference between the word whole? What's the difference between the word part? Whole, just to give you an idea of what whole means, you can see by this picture that it means the entire thing and nothing is taken away. You have all of it there, nothing is missing. Part, though, would mean that you have just a slice or a piece of what was once an entire whole thing. Okay, now I used pizza for this example. We'll use some other objects as examples today, but those are big words that we're going to be talking about today, is whole versus part. So let's practice and see how well you understand this. Okay, so I have some pictures down here at the very bottom of the screen, and I have the word again, whole. I have the word part. So as I drag these pictures up here to the middle, I want you to make the decision. Do you think this is a picture of something that's a whole or a part? So if you think it's a whole, you just say whole in your head. If you think it's part, just think part in your head. Okay, you don't have to say it out loud. You can whisper it if you want, but just think it in your head. What way or which side should this go on? Should it be whole or part? Okay, so think in your head, what would this one be? This one, since it has all of it there and nothing is missing, we would say this would be whole. Okay, so let's go through these and see how well you can do. So if I do this one, we just did this example. This should be a part. Okay, if we put this up here, again, we did this example not that long ago, this should be a whole. Now we're getting to some that we haven't done before. Let's talk about this blue shape that I have here. This would actually be part because it's missing the other half of the circle. So if I did this piece of pie, this would be an example of part because it's only a slice of the entire whole. If I put this tire up here, think in your head, is that whole or part? Would be whole because that's the entire tire that you see there. Okay, it's the whole entire tire. Alright, so this one, what would that be? Whole or part? It'd be whole because that's all of the pie, nothing is missing. We've got this part of the smiley face, so it kind of gave you the answer there, which would be actually be part. And then we got two more shapes left. Let's do this purple circle here. It should be whole because you can see it's all of the circle. And then the last thing here is this green shape that I have. This would be part. Okay, so this was an example of whole versus part. We're going to go ahead and take a very short quiz and see how well you understand the difference between whole and part now.